Hi, my name is Eve Dalton and I'm the Director of Technical Training here at the Leer Academy. The Leer Academy was set up 13 years ago in a clear response to the need within the Irish industry to create a training centre for future artists and theatre makers across Ireland. Our aims and objectives are to create industry standard and leading theatre makers across the technical arts, directing, acting, design and playwriting as well. So our partnership with NEXO is vital to how we provide industry-leading training to all of our students that readies them not just for the scale of theatre that they're going to enter into this industry with, but preparing them for far larger, more complex integrated systems that they'll be working with as they journey through their professional career. It's wonderful because of our relationship with NEXO that there is a level of involvement with the larger industry and that connection out into the greater industry and leading people who are providing training and equipment that our students get hands-on experience with every day in every production.
My name is Bianca BAGUIO. I am currently a third-year student at the Leer Academy. I have a focus in costume, stage management and sound.
My name's Chris. I'm a third-year student in the Leer Academy. I mainly do lighting, sound and AV. So I'd actually never worked with NEXO stuff until I came here, and it was great because, I mean, a lot of the stuff that I do, it's really, really small budget. So it's been great coming in here and actually, getting to listen to the quality that you would get from something like NEXO, that kind of higher level than anything that I got to play around with before. So it's been really, really fun to come in and learn about that. I mean, particularly as well, anything with kind of digital audio I hadn't really done before coming here. So learning how NEXO works with Dante and all of that has been really, really useful and just really interesting to see that, this is how things work on a bigger scale. And, there's kind of more out there than just plugging XLRs into the back of a desk, which was kind of, eye-opening for me when I came here, because I just kind of assumed, this is how sound works. But then you see there's this whole other side to it, which is really, really cool.
As someone who had never done sound before they came to the Leer, I found it really intuitive and really welcoming. I know that when we do sound classes, we start with the analog stuff just to get us down to basics. And I was like, oh gosh, is it all going to be like this? And then we moved on to digital and on to Dante and NEXO, and I was like, this is very easy for me to understand as the layman who has never done any sound before. Yeah, and I think it's very compatible and flexible, and the training was very in-depth. And I learned a lot of new things that I hadn't really thought about before.
One of the main bits of advice that I could give to someone looking to start this career is read manuals. Be very, very familiar with the kit that you're going to use, be it, speakers, amps, anything. Be familiar with it so that it makes your life a lot easier when it comes to troubleshooting if you know the product inside out. As well, just talk to other professionals. It's one thing that I've found great about being here is you've been talking to someone who's got, 20 or 30 years industry experience compared to whatever you have, which is, just pretty great. So I think that the quality of sound is probably one of the most important things because, I mean, if you're listening to something that's bad, it colours your entire, view of the performance. So having a good quality for the audience is very important because it means that they're getting the experience that you want them to get. And then for the artist as well, it means that your work's getting represented the way it's meant to be. You're not losing anything to artifacts, you're not losing anything to audio dropouts or anything, so you're actually getting whatever the message you're trying to put across through sound across.
Sound is important in that it should be really good so that you don't notice it. I think that bad sound is really noticeable and it can make or break an experience, but I think good sound can kind of envelop the viewer in the experience, and that should kind of make it unnoticeable. You shouldn't even know that you're listening to something. It should just feel very natural.
For me, what's been lovely about becoming a course director here over the last year is that in my time as a teacher, I've been able to engage with lots of different people out in the industry. But what's really lovely about our relationships, particularly with our sponsors and preferred partners, is that they get to come and see everything that we do here every year and see the involvement that they have and the change that really makes in our training.